Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing y'all a do-it-yourself eyelash and eyebrow and even like baby hair growth serum that you can do at home using only 2 products that are super cheap, and one of them you might even have in your own yard. So if you want to check out how I did that, then stay tuned. So first thing you're going to need is some aloe vera. This is like a super tiny one, but it's really all I need, so because I'm just going to make a little bottle of the serum that I can put on nightly. You're going to need the gel inside of it, so I'll show you how to open that up in a second. And the second thing you're going to need is a bottle of castor oil, which I got from Walmart. It was cheap. I don't exactly remember the price of it right now, but I'll put it in editing. It'll be right here. So it's super affordable. Alright, and then lastly you're just going to want a little jar and you kind of something just to hold the serum in after you're done making it. So this was some snail repair solution that I got off of Wish and didn't really do anything. It was super slimy, so I actually emptied out like half of it because I didn't want it anymore. And it's the jar I used to keep it in. So I just ran out of this serum. It worked for me. I know it doesn't look like I have a lot of eyebrows, but I had none at all. And they weren't growing back in. Like, I literally had removed them completely, and I don't know why they weren't growing back in, but it sucked. So ever since I've been using this, my eyelashes have gotten thicker, my eyebrows have actually started to grow back. These baby hairs on my head right here, I didn't even have them at one point, you know, especially with dyeing my hair blonde at one point. These little spots right here were starting to go super bald and making my forehead look super huge. So this serum really helps me. I put it on nightly. I use a spoolie brush like this to apply it, and it makes it super easy. I can actually scrub my eyebrows in the areas when I put it in, just to like really get it to start activating. So what you're gonna want to do for this is mix it 50-50. It's super simple. So to open an aloe vera though, I just grabbed like a knife from the kitchen, and what you're going to want to do is there's little spine sides. This one's super small, so there's not many spines, but if you're going to have a bigger aloe vera, there's going to be larger spines down the side. And you're just going to take your knife, and I'm going to cut this end off real quick. So you're going to take your knife and just cut down those little spines and cut them off first. So go ahead and do that. For this one being so small, I'm just going to cut off one side because I'm pretty sure I can just squeeze the gel out of this one. But if you have a bigger aloe vera, after you take off both sides, you'd cut it down the center and then scrape the gel out of it. So for this one though, I'm just cutting off the top of it right here, see, to reveal the gel on the inside, which is what I'm going to put in this jar to make the serum. Okay, so I'm just going to start scraping off the gel from the inside into the jar. So the gel on the inside, I will show you real quick. It's like clear and slimy, and once you mix it in, it mixes in with castor oil, but it takes some work. So you're going to want to mix just for a while to make sure that those are mixed together, so you're getting a good amount of both when you apply it to your hairless areas. So I'm almost done here. Alright, so now that I have my jar filled up with some aloe, I don't know if you can see inside there, but it's all in there and it's filled up to just about halfway. So I will take the castor oil now, and instead of pouring it in just from the jar, I'm going to pour some in the lid to make sure that I don't pour in too much. But like I said, just try to make it 50-50, so I'm probably just going to pour about 1 capful in there and see what that does. Just a little bit more. Now that you have this in there 50-50, you're going to take the brush that you would use to apply it and stick it in there and mix it up, you know, for a long time until you can really tell that those aloe veras are crushed up and mixed up in there evenly. About mixed in, so when you're going to apply it, you take it and I just like brush off the extra on it. So a lot comes off. There's a lot of aloe vera and all kinds of stuff on there. Still gonna be kind of chunky, but the aloe vera will be mixed in there good enough. Alright. If you really wanted to and you had like a huge amount of this, you could take it with like an electric blender even in the kitchen and blend it up to where it's like super mixed together. But I'm just doing a tiny jar right now, so this is okay for me. So what you're gonna do now that you have a bunch of that on there, you just take it and I brush my eyebrows with it every night. And I'm just gonna brush out my eyelashes with it. And then I also go into my hairline, but it's morning time right now, so I don't feel like doing my hairline, but I just brush it in the same way I do my eyebrows. I did that last night. So you just kind of scrub it in there, and I take my fingers and rub it and rub it and rub it in. And that's it. Sleep in it. When you wake up in the morning, it'll feel, I think the castor oil makes it feel just like a tiny bit greasy in the morning, but usually from my experience, it's all pretty much soaked in by the morning. So that is it. It really has worked for me. I know it doesn't look like I have a lot of eyebrows because I don't, but like I said, I didn't have any at all and they weren't growing back and I didn't know what to do. I seen something like this on Pinterest and I made it and it works for me. So y'all should try it out. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time, beauties.